Ciao Nehal,
Oh, hello. Bonjour.
¿cómo estás?
That's Spanish, no Italian.
¿Cómo stai?
Yeah, oui, oui.
Pronto?
I don't,
Grazie.
I don't know anything about Spanish. I mean, French. I'm not Spanish,
You
but not
know,
French.
you know why I'm speaking Italian now, right?
No, I do understand. I can
You
speak
know,
it.
you know why I'm speaking Italian, guys?
Nah,
Because we finally, as the boys or
I
the
mean,
lads,
3 of them out of 4.
went on a holiday to Venice.
Yes. They left me out. They didn't want me there. They're
And
like, you know.
that's poo. I didn't want to say the word, but we asked him. He was like, "I'm not coming because I'm broke."
Yeah. I had to do a lot of work behind the scene.
Man is wearing like some like expensive watch here, and he's basically saying he's broke. It's crazy, guys. You know?
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
basically I had to maintain like the Instagram page, the TikTok page. I like some people that went on a holiday, they enjoy their life. I had to be behind the scene and work, make sure everything was going smoothly. So, but when my time comes, I'll come on holiday. Don't worry. So hopefully, with the lads, with all 4 of us.
It was really nice. Obviously,
Yes.
your presence was missed. Having another Italian over there would have really helped because having one Italian
doesn't help.
It doesn't help. It's just the fact that we just have to go with what he says. Like, if that's the truth, that's the truth, innit?
Yeah, man. He's throwing shot
I'm
at you.
not throwing any shots, yeah, man. I'm telling you this now.
He was chatting
Speaking of
about you.
Speaking of Yaman, we need to give credit to him.
We need
to give credit.
That's you.
We need to give credit because honestly, without him, this trip would have not happened. We had a great time over there. He took care of us. He was a great translator over there.
Behind the scene, he was chatting so much about you, Yaman. So just in case,
he was a great translator, and he was what do you call it? If Mehe, because some people would speak to me or Mehe in Italian, and Mehe didn't know what to do. He would look at Mehe Yaman, and Yaman would just literally look at him and speak to Mehe in Italian.
Right.
So now, like literally,
I could just imagine you two like being shocked.
You know what happened? Like, you know when we called you on FaceTime, yeah? Yes. That's what happened. So you left, and the waiter came, and she asked like, "What do you want?" Whatever to Mehe, and Mehe did not understand. He looked at Yaman. Yaman literally speak to Mehe in Italian, and Mehe is like, he's literally like, and I'm like, I'm literally looking at Yaman. It's like, brother, like, do your job, like, translate, bro. What are you doing?
Oh, that's mad.
And then, but hey, he's a great tour guide.
Tour guy.
He's a good guy taking pictures.
Did you?
He is the best at taking pictures, especially the Pinterest / Instagram type pictures.
Yeah,
he's so good. He's the reason.
Yeah,
I'll give him credit, not only for that, for many things, but for that mainly during the trip. He was the reason if my pictures or Mehe pictures or his own picture came out good, because he's the reason.
I could tell from the stories that you guys posted the day after, the videos and also the pictures, they came out really, really nice. Plus, I don't know why I thought that it was you, because you're the photographer of the group.
Yeah, so that's why Mehe said it. Yaman said it as well. It was like, you're a filmmaker, and I'm telling you how to take pictures. But the thing is, he got trained, by a fashion designer or whatever they are. So he knows how to take pictures, especially like Instagram-worthy type of pictures.
But you got a degree in filmmaking, so you should.
I got a degree in filmmaking to make films, not to take pictures.
What's better, films or photos?
Films.
Yeah, so it should be easier for you, no?
Yeah, but I didn't take pictures.
It's fine. Videos. Back to the topic. So
we're back. No, I'm joking.
But at least we keep keeping it consistent compared to last year.
You know what? I'm quite glad because I know the boys are listening, or the lads are listening to this, because there was a lot of reference from our podcast that was taken. Like we were somewhere, and then Yaman was like back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah, already.
Back to back. And I was like, and at first I didn't realize. I was like, oh my God, back to back. That's what we were saying.
Back to back.
We need to have a phrase for this one.
Back to back to the last podcast. That sounds good, Malala.
No,
it does.
Let's do.
So that's just plain.
Pronto.
Nah, it doesn't go.
Ciao.
It doesn't go well with.
Ciao, ciao.
Nah,
Ciao,
let's
ciao.
just stick to back. We are back to
No,
back,
that's the old
back
one.
to
We need
back
to
to
have a
back.
new one now.
No,
We need a new one.
it's fine. New year, back to
It
back,
is what it is.
2024. So
Well, okay. So today's topic. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm still in my holiday mood. Sorry, guys.
it's okay.
Hit the intro, please.
Yeah, intro.
Today's topic, we're just gonna start like that at this point. Is about investments. Any type of investments that we've done that went good or that went bad. I just wanted to share it. I just want us to share it and see our what do you call it?
Experience and what we learned from it, and what we could have done better, and what we could have prevented if we actually put more effort or paid more attention to little details to it or anything like that. But well, we learn from our mistakes. Everything start with an action and consistency, and yeah, we came far, I guess, from last year, and yeah, we are back and better, back to back. So we have bigger plans, and yeah, inshallah, we get it done this year.
So what have you invested on so far?
I've invested on my clothing line. I've made the clothing line better. The quality is better. I've got a new project coming out soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that and follow the page. We're gonna link the page on the description. Me and you, we invested in snakes, and
No, I'm not talking about the current investment. I'm talking about previously where you've invested.
oh, I invested in myself. I mean, it's true.
Yeah. Well, cool.
It makes sense.
But can you elaborate?
Yeah, for example, there was a lot of stuff that I needed to improve on. So, for example, consistency is really key. Don't rely on motivation, because motivation has one spike and then it just drops like that, like crazy. Consistency is the key pretty much to success. Every rich person will tell you the same thing. Consistency is the main thing, basically, to everything. So I've improved my mindset as well, because before I used to be really lazy, like a lot of stuff I used to lack on. Right now I'm better than before, and yeah, and time management. I am able to do more stuff. Before I used to just sleep throughout the day, and because of that, how do you say, I used to have little time to myself. But now I sleep 8 hours properly, and go to sleep early, wake up early, and manage to do everything that I do throughout the day, and pray as well. Before, I used to pray here and there. I never used to be consistent with the prayers and with the Quran, and now I'm more consistent. And yeah, what about you?
Oh, man, put me on the spot when I was just checking myself on the camera. Self investment, that's fine. I think I've done that 16, 17, 18. I was proper fit. I was, I would say, the best shape of my life and best time of mentally. I was great as well.
Not better genetics than me though.
Yeah. By the way, about that, yeah, they all laughed. I'm gonna say they all laughed because they were like, "What genetics?" But
yeah, see, guys, you guys heard that, right? You guys heard that. That's the proof. Don't edit it. Keep it there. I wanna see their reaction by the end of the year. Who's laughing after? You know the meme of the guy in the politics where he was like, "You guys laughed before. You guys ain't laughing." I remember. No. You said, okay, that's fine. I will put the clip. I'll show you. But yeah, they will laugh. I mean, they will laugh now. But by the end of the year, let's see who has the best physics. Yeah.
I'm still. You know what?
I mean, he knows.
Anyway. So I invested myself in that, but I'm still sick. I'm still sick, by the way. So clearly investing on myself is not really working out. But okay, 16, 17, 18, I was working out. I was best shape in my life. Mentally, I was great. And I just went down the hill when it comes to investing on myself. Um, I've done a few money investments before. So one of them was I don't know if I'm supposed to say the things names, but Cash App. You know Cash App? Okay, Cash App. I'll probably put the icon somewhere. So Cash App used to do this thing before, where whenever you basically introduce the app to someone, you get £5 and they get £5. Okay, so by basically what I did, I basically told so many people, and I made I think easily within a day £120, £120, and with that £120, I bought myself one Chelsea boot, a jacket, and a bag.
I think I was there that day too when you bought those stuff.
No, it was on ASOS.
Wasn't there a burgundy jacket that you bought?
No.
No, okay, that's
No. Well, it was on ASOS. I bought all of that on ASOS. That was my first investment. That went well. Second of all, I think I was 18 or 17 probably when that happened. I'm not trying to die, guys, but at this point, I feel like the COVID vaccine's been affecting me very badly nowadays.
Yeah, they changed probably your genetic too. Genetics.
Conspiracy theories. That'll be the next episode.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
If I'm still coughing the next episode, we're doing a conspiracy theory one, bro. Anyway,
might as well.
Might as well. And then after that, I did. I tried Shopify, but because I didn't have the money to like open the account and everything, I didn't do it. But like because you have to invest on marketing and everything. Yeah, it was the time when it was brand new. I'm talking about 17. It was like drop shipping, Amazon, FBA, all these things were brand new, and I knew about it, but I didn't have the fun to go for it, so I just left it basically. Other than that, what else did I invest? That was pretty much it at the moment. Tell me about it. Yeah, I lost I think £700 of my mom and then a £400 of my own money. Speaking of that, you know what? I can give advice in it. If you're thinking to become a model, do not go to any agency that says we're going to take pictures of you and we will check if you can be a model or not. If you're good fit to be a model, and then after they're trying to sell you those pictures for like ridiculous money. That's not how you become a model. Okay. Please,
if you're hearing this,
please take it because I've done this twice. That's not the way. I have friends now, people that we know. I spoke to them as well. They became models now. That's not how they became model. And now I'm trying to do the legit way, if you want to call it, which is basically get into your agency and everything. So if you're thinking to become a model, do not pay those people. Like, yes, they can give you what they will give you is basically the portfolio, so basically the pictures, which you can take it for free with any photographers. There's plenty of photographers out there that needs models to take to basically model for them. To expand their portfolio, and the same way, the way you want portfolio, you guys can collaborate and basically get the portfolio, both of you, for free. Basically, you don't need to go to these expensive studios. One, and second of all, you need to find also which type of agency suits you. So that would take time. It's just basically like you searching for a job. You're gonna look for which company suits you and if it fits you for what you want to do. Same thing with modeling agencies. Same thing. You would need to check. For example, me, I might say something very controversial, but I don't want to be half naked or do gay modeling. If there is, I don't know. If there will be, I don't know.
Well, in this generation, you can pretty much find
Yeah, so
about this.
I don't want to do that. So if I don't want to do that, what I need to make sure I pick the ones that I think it's all right. But that just say that if I say that, watch in 10 years when I actually become famous and I'll be able to do the Oscar, and they'll be like, no, you can't host the Oscars because you said that in 2024, because that's what happened to Kevin Hart, right? That'd be crazy, bro, if that happens to me as well.
Well, this generation, okay, let's change this up because I don't want to get cancelled because of it.
We'll talk about it during the conspiracy theory. Yes. But other than that, yes, that's the only investments I've done so far. But yeah, as I said, anytime, as Nihal said as well, Yaman. Sorry, guys. 3 days with him. Yaman. As Nihal said it, whenever you get into something, do your research like properly before you get into it. Or you can get into it, and while you're getting into it, do your research and make your mistakes, but believe it that it will succeed. Because I feel like what me and Nihal did most of the time is that we get into it, we saw that it didn't work out, and we'll get out because we're either because of the fund or something wasn't right. But if we stayed a bit longer, probably things would get better.
Yeah, no, exactly. But obviously, as I mentioned before, we learned from our mistakes. So it's not like, we were 100% perfect from the beginning. No one is. And the key word is basically, the key words for today is consistency. So keep it consistent, guys, for anything that you want to do. So, for example, anything, related to trading, clothing line, agency, Amazon, rental cars or whatever, just keep it consistent. Nothing's going to be easy because, yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of trading, I know we're coming to kind of to an end, basically. I know it's a very short podcast today, guys, but bear with us. Nihal actually, that's still a success, even though it's a failure at the end. Nihal, with trading, made around 10K.
Yeah, sadly, but we all know what happened after, sadly. But, oh well, I should have taken my action when I had the chance to take my actions. But obviously, as I mentioned, we learn from our mistake. Sadly, the mistake was really big that I did, but really, really big. Could have helped me help me with my future project or anything like that. But obviously, yeah, sometimes mistakes can make, in a way, a big impact. Like, it can cost you a lot, which it did, literally. It did cost me a lot, but at the end of the day, I've learned my lesson. I know next time it won't happen because I know what I have to do. And yeah.
This year we basically are picking on things that we basically make mistakes and we basically fell off. And we are going to go back into it. And I feel like this podcast would be also a great, I've been always saying it, I feel like for the past 2 episodes, but like it's a nice way to monitor that we made mistakes in trading. We made mistakes in, you're doing Shopify?
I used to, but obviously I had to close it because I took it as a long story short. I just closed it basically.
Okay, cool. So that podcast is one.
Yeah.
Your clothing thing.
Yeah, my clothing thing.
I'm actually getting back into the modeling thing as well. So everything that we basically failed 2024, we basically picked it back up. Most of the things we'll say. And with the knowledge that we have now, we decided to go back into it. And obviously, this podcast is basically our journey and a journal that people can see it. And when we succeed, we will let you guys know. When we fail, we will let you guys know. As I said, this podcast is to not only talk about success, but mainly talk about failure. Because most people need to understand behind every man that is successful,
or women. Don't forget women. Come on. Yeah,
men and women. And whoever don't have a gender too.
Yeah, true.
Hey, I identify myself as a rich man. Okay, no.
I identify as a billionaire.
Listen, I was giving a very motivational speech. You just messed it up, bro. How are you gonna cut this now? Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying here, but take that motivation. What was I saying?
Okay, so basically what you were saying is we're gonna see us going from 0 to 100 basically in a way. As in as you know, when a car goes from 0 to 100, basically like that, from where we are right now to inshallah become really, really successful one day.
That's what I was saying. Wait, I was saying behind every successful man or woman or what non-binary, whatever,
Cancel it.
there's there is a lot of failure. There's a lot of what do you call it? Shame. There's a lot of
Crying, crying at
crying. There's a
night.
lot of rejection. So we're here to show that basically because we're not perfect, man. I'm trying to still make this podcast work out. Like we still figuring out things. Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but every different all episodes might look different. With the angles, the lighting, the plants. Shout out to my mom for letting me put a plant here because she doesn't like when I'm touching them. But right now it's here, so we trying, and that's what matters. And if you're out there trying something, or you want to try something, you're too afraid. I'm telling you, just jump.
Don't be afraid to jump.
Don't be afraid. I remember when I'm afraid of height, but in the swimming pool, when you have the height thing where you can jump from it. In Barkingside, I went to the highest one. I remember I went with Giuseppe and Kasim, and I went up. I don't know why I went up. I went up, and the guy I didn't want to jump, but the guy from downstairs was like, "You gotta jump now because there's people waiting." Panicked, jumped. Jumped, and I was like, and then I jumped in, and I was like, "Oh, that's it."
Yeah.
You get me? So jump in. You will make mistakes. You're not gonna get it right in the first time. If you get it right the first time, amen to it, bro. Like, hallelujah. Like, wow, God bless you. But like most of the 99%
0.9999%
will not get it right first time. So the more we fail, the more we will grow, and the more we will mature, and we will get wisdom in whatever sector, and we will succeed.
Yeah. Don't take the L as a loss, but take as a learning. Just change the mean, basically. Use it as a learning curve for you to get better. Because obviously, for example, for our podcast, we did a lot of mistakes. Like, I remember the first episode, it took us 3 times.
3 takes, guys.
3 takes.
What you guys watch is basically the third take.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I faked my smile.
Yeah.
He faked his tears. I don't know if he cried, but
I didn't cry, but yeah, no, obviously everything comes with time.
well, last podcast, his mic wasn't right, and today my main focus, which I told him, is your mic better be louder than mine, and yeah, it better be.
So hopefully, when you guys see this podcast, you're gonna hear me better, obviously, because
Oh, you better, because if not, I would have a go at him.
and no, he wouldn't.
I would, and I'll video that, guys.
He wouldn't. He's just capping right now.
He's like,
I'm joking, but yeah, no. That's pretty much it for the business side. So keep it consistent. Whoever is watching us, I want to hear you guys' story. Like, if you do start your journey, it could be for any reason. It could be because of us, or it could be for whoever. But make sure you do it with noble intention for the right people. For example, me, I do it for my family, and because I want to be in a stable position where I know if my parents want something, I'll be like, yeah, here's my card, go and buy it. Like, it's not a problem.
I still do that because I still do. You know what? Yeah, I work up. When I went to Italy, I came back. When I was in Italy, I was just spending like this. Yeah, I was spending like this. Came back and I was like, "What audacity are you spending like that when you're broke?"
Okay.
And then I was like,
You're paying like Apple Pay's paying.
"Bro, that's what I was doing. Tapping.
I did the same thing. When I went to Italy, I could have saved so much money. But me, just be me, because I haven't been there in nearly 9 years. I was just, that's how long it has been. I was just there, like, Apple Pay, everything. But everything, like, even a bottle of tea that was like 50 euros, or even less. I was like, yeah, card.
There was a Lidl next to the hotel. We could have gone there. But instead of going there, we went to so many different places, like big supermarket, where we could have got it for cheaper. Mihir went to the Lidl because we didn't have toothpaste. We all forgot toothpaste. Because you know why? Yeah, it's because of that guy called Fire Up. You know what? Yeah, let's throw shots at him now. This guy was like, "Are you dumbass? Like they give you shower gel, they give you toothpaste. Some places do, but over there they didn't. So we all did not take it. And in the morning we wake up, we're like, does anyone have toothpaste? And we're like, no. And then we had to go get it.
You know, it happened something. I mean, it happened to us last year when we went to the holiday in Bali. There was another family we said, but obviously we, like, you know, in how Asian parents are and all the stuff, they always like to bring extra stuff for no reason. I mean, it makes sense when that place doesn't offer you this kind of stuff. So, for example, we had to go there. They didn't even give us, like, you know, towel or anything like that. So, luckily, we did bring towels for ourselves and toothpaste and all the stuff, but they didn't they didn't give it to us, even though we paid a good amount for everything. You know, the Wi-Fi wasn't working as well. Imagine the Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, because he says that there was free Wi-Fi. We went there. We were there for 3 days, no Wi-Fi. And obviously, because we live close to the sea, the connection is quite bad and it's really slow. So yeah. But it was a nice holiday. Like, you know, we enjoyed them.
Great. Time to close. Close. Time to close the door, the shop, whatever you want to call it. It was really nice to meet you.
Same.
I feel like I've been meeting the lads, but like in two half. Like it feels like you guys are going through a breakup, and I feel like I need to like be the middleman. I'm like, hey Nihal, hey Mihir Yaman. Hopefully soon we can all meet up and do something together.
Next episode. Hey Yaman, next episode.
Next episode is going to be about conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that'll be fun having them too.
100%. I feel like Yaman's going to say some good stuff.
Good stuff, yeah.
Good stuff. Yaman.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm only talking good about you. This guy is lying.
You know what they say about the devil, especially when someone watches Lucifer. You seeing him smiling and stuff, yeah?
It's a great show, guys.
Just read the room.
It's a great show. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcast, or I hope these are the only two platforms we're in, please give us some stars. Is that stars? They have stars. Apple Podcast has stars.
Give us some good rating.
Basically, give us
if you like it.
Whatever you have to do it, please. We you know, it's because of your views that we were able to like pay the electricity for this, basically. So
yeah, it's a lot of money.
After that, you need to take the bus going home, and honestly, it's whatever. Like those 2-3 viewers that watches that £1.50. That's what it takes to go home. So, guys, please donate to Mr. Khan Donations.
And donate to Sylvain because obviously we're using his cameras, and he has to pay for the electricity. So
I'm joking. We're blessed, man. We're blessed by God. So, but thank you so much for listening to us.